Just what have been your impressions so far of working with Sully and the rest of the staff here?
Yeah, it's been great getting to meet everybody. Everybody's been really welcoming. I got to spend some time with the NHL staff in Vegas at the draft and go over some things and philosophies and whatnot. It's like I said, really exciting. It's been a lot of people to meet, names to remember, but so far it's been a great experience.
What are the Penguins getting in Väisänen, just in terms of the kind of person he is and player as well?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome to hear his name called by us, and I think he's a guy that great skater, can move the puck. His defending's a little underrated in my opinion. He did a great job for us last year. Great work ethic. He didn't wear a letter for us in Dubuque, but he was a great leader for us. It was more because he's a first-year player. Didn't know him coming in. I got nothing but good things to say about him. I think he's got a bright future. I think it was a pretty good pick in the late rounds.
You could probably talk for a half hour about this, but can you give us kind of just a quick kind of look at how you view player development and how it goes hand in hand with still needing to win games and things like that in the AHL?
Yeah, I think a lot of the interview process for this job was related to that. I think probably the American League staff is really an extension of the player development staff, right? Our job is to help the prospects, the guys under contract, take that next step, get better. It's a day-to-day process. There's the individual skill development, there's the team skill development, incorporating that into your practice every day, video, all these things. I think it's exciting, the opportunity here, needing to develop players to play here in Pittsburgh, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's definitely going to be a new challenge, where you're a lot of the job and the philosophy is preparing players to play here, as opposed to just you want to help your players at other levels get better, especially in junior. That's part of the job anywhere you coach, but you are focused solely on trying to do that and win for your team, and being in Wilkes and trying to develop players to help them not only win in Wilkes, but hopefully come to Pittsburgh and win a Stanley Cup. I think it's a pretty cool challenge, and I'm really excited for it.
Kirk, the other day, Jason cited your enthusiasm as one of the biggest things that stuck out about you throughout the process and through these days here so far. Where does that passion for teaching and coaching those young players come from?
Yeah, I think it's just you love the game. You love to be around the guys. I think if you don't enjoy doing it, why are we here, right? It can be a grind at times, but I think for me personally, I enjoy the grind, and that was the allure of going back to pro. I think it's going to be fun. I think seeing these guys get better is really, it's enjoyable. Like when it clicks for a kid and you're like, man, he's got it at this level. Like that's fun as a coach, and to put that work in and know, you had a little bit of a hand in helping a kid progress to the next level and play to his full potential is really exciting.
For a long time, Wilkes-Barre was not just a place where players develop. It's a place where future NHL head coaches develop. Where are you with that history? And if you are at all, do you know, or do you see how the AHL can be a proving ground to get to that next level?
Yeah, I think anybody that's in the American League, their end goal is to play or work in the National Hockey League. And I think everybody's aware of the players and the coaches that have developed in Wilkes. And it's an exciting opportunity. There's only 32 jobs in the American League, and they're coveted. And it's an honor to be considered and then eventually named as the head coach in Wilkes. And I think, like I said, I don't think just because we talk a lot about developing right now, and we've got to develop players for Pittsburgh, part of developing is winning, right? Winning's a habit, and so is losing, unfortunately. And we got to try and build really good habits in Wilkes, so they become winners and have a winning mindset, a championship mindset to come here and do the same thing. So, as a coach, like, coming to the American League is a new challenge for me, and I'm trying to get better and learn and improve and develop just like the players are.
Coach, you got a lot of guys this week trying to gun to make your team this upcoming season. Can you comment on some things you've noticed just from some of those guys and things you're looking for?
Yeah, not really to maybe single out anybody, but I thought that the effort level here has been great. I think we've gone out of our way not to really use this as an evaluation process. It's a development process, and trying to help these guys get better, and whether it's go back to college, junior, Europe, Wilkes, right, or trying to earn a job in Pittsburgh, we're trying to give them the tools to do that over this week and allow them to give themselves the best opportunity to do that. I think that to a man that their willingness to learn and get better here over the last few days has been outstanding, and that's speaks to the I think the people Kyle and the rest of management, the scouts have brought in. There's some really good hockey players out there, but to me, first impressions, really good people as well.
You had the St. Louis brothers too in Dubuque. Just what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, great kids. We were joking with my old assistant as the Pittsburgh Fighting Saints here this week with those three guys. But it's great to see them here. Great kids. Like they've had a ton of success. Ryan was only with me for 1 year, and I think he was one of the best players in our league. And Lucas was outstanding this year. He led the league in power play goals or close to it. And I know Lucas will go to Harvard and have a ton of success this year, like Ryan did at Brown. And hopefully there's a day where our paths meet again.
What role do you see as a head coach of guys that are sort of veteran AHL guys that maybe get their chances in the NHL? What role do you see them playing in helping establish a culture of development?
Yeah, great question. I think it's really important to have the right type of older guys there that understand why they're there. There may be opportunities at times for them to come and potentially maybe play in Pittsburgh, but they need to be able to set a good example of what it means to be a professional, how to work, how to do things every day, right? Like we talk about winning's a habit, and your habits every day lead into that success. And to have older guys that can come in and show that, show those habits to kids, because you say what's being a good pro mean. Sometimes it's hard to explain, and it's easier to display from the leadership group. So those guys are definitely very important.
Did you have any sort of relationship with Dubas prior to being considered at Wilkes, and just what's been your initial impression of him?
No. I think back when I was in Reading, I think we may have had a guy from Marlies reassigned in 2018, a while ago, but no real previous relationship there. And so far, to me, it's you hear about how things were run previously when he was in Toronto, and just treating people the right way. I had a friend that worked there, and just I think you want to work for good people, and to me, everything that my short time this far, it speaks to that from the top down. I've been treated exceptionally well, welcomed by everybody, and like I said, it's a really exciting opportunity, and exciting because of how we want to do things.
On the topic of winning, what would you say the pillars of Kirk MacDonald hockey are?
Attention to detail, work ethic, commitment, and being relentless in how we play. I think you can talk a lot about what's the right way to play and systems, but to me the systems don't matter if you don't compete and you're not hard to play against. And like I said, I think relentless is a mentality that you can have in every facet of the game, and I hope to bring that to Wilkes this year.